And you can really feel it this summer now. The Sharon Playhouse has had two successful sellouts in their drive-in theater. They've got the Patio Cabaret, which is going to open up this weekend with another show. And it's finally, after a year's absence, going to be nice to speak to our next guest, which is Christine Gevert. Crescendo is returning to live performances. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning, Marshall. Thank you for having me.
It's been a long time, and our area is reawakening, and you've announced via your website, by the way, at worldclassmusic.org, four events beginning in July, August, and September, and October. So congratulations on getting back into the mix of live shows.
Oh, thank you. It's been so long, right, for everybody. And, we are very excited that this dry spell is over. And we are starting in less than 2 weeks with our first concert. And for our audiences, while we obviously were at home, we stayed very busy singing and recording. And out of this practice of putting our voices together in a virtual ensemble online that we all learned as a new way of making music, was born the idea of our very first concert, which is very complex 5 to 8 voice Renaissance motets. That is something that Crescendo does a lot. They will be presented in a program, and our vocal ensemble is the first ensemble to sing for our audiences in a program that we call "Oh Clap Your Hands," and it has kind of a double sense. We want you to clap your hands and be really happy and uplifted again, and as well, this is a piece by Orlando Gibbons, for an English Renaissance early Baroque composer who wrote this wonderful motet where you can hear the rhythm. Oh, clap your hands! You feel like clapping along with that rhythm, almost like pop music. Very music that goes for an effect of a sound that sounds like something in real life. It's called word painting, actually, in music. So that is the final piece, and the piece that we thought, this should give the name to our program for the joy of all, that we'll never take this for granted anymore, that we can sing together and that we can sing with an audience in the beautiful rooms that we're able to sing. So that's
and by the way, we're speaking with Christine Gevert from Crescendo, worldclassmusic.org. Once you get there, you can click on a lot of different details where you can get tickets. You can see more details on the different shows and find out more information, and also buy tickets and also make donations. So, Oh Clap Your Hands is going to be on July 23rd. And where is that going to be held now again?
The first concert will be held at our second concert venue. Excuse me, we will have a venue in Great Barrington, St. James Place. Beautiful restored church that now has become more concert or event hall. So our first concert will be there. At this moment, we're going to hold only one concert. Generally, we do two, one here in Lakeville in our home base, Trinity Church mostly, and the other one. So this one starts in St. James Place on Friday, which is unusual. Several of our concerts will be on Fridays at 7:30. So the first one at St. James Place. It's a lovely drive, and I know people like to go up to Great Barrington and have an early dinner and then go to the concert.
I was going to say that's a perfect location because it's just out of the center of town, easy walking. There's lots of parking, and you can make a whole evening of it.
Exactly, and we're used to that, and it's a beautiful place to go for us here from this area. So that's our first concert. You will hear 20 singers. As always, Crescendo features amateur singers and professionals in an ensemble mixed. We're very lucky. We have our period instrument players, period harp player Krista Patton from New York City, and our longtime collaborator Hideki Yamaya on Renaissance lute, and I will direct the ensemble from the organ myself. So that's our opening concert. Lots of Italian, Flemish, German. It's a European, like a cross-section through European music. I would say the only thing that we are not featuring this concert is Spanish music. So it's Flemish, Italian, English, German, Renaissance, and early Baroque music.
And that's Friday, July 23rd at 7:30 at St. James Place in Great Barrington. Tickets, worldclassmusic.org. Then you'll see the link for more information. And once you see the information on the concert, it says, get tickets. Click on that and you can get tickets. We have a few minutes left, so let's talk about, just give a little pre-ahead publicity for your next show, which is coming up in August, on August 13th.
Yes, and we were very pleased again to present chamber music. This is a wonderful area with concerts and chamber music, and we have an ensemble that plays for Crescendo Les Inégales. This was my own Baroque duo since 1995 with Traverso player Rodrigo Tarraza. Traverso is the Baroque transverse flute. It's wooden, and it's actually has only one key. It's a lovely, lovely, mellow, beautiful instrument. It was very much favored by the French culture. Paris was the center of Europe under the Louis XIV and Louis XV in the 18th century. For sure, in the first half, everything gravitated there. The greatest musicians of the Western world traveled to Paris to work there. And flute music developed in Paris. Otteter, one of our favorite composers, Jacques Martin Otteter, was actually also an instrument builder and developed the instrument also as a builder. And so there's some very, very sophisticated but also very elegant, uplifting music that you don't hear that often in concert halls. And so we have a full program with flute, harpsichord, and viola da gamba, and theorbo, which is a large lute. That is our August program. This is our first program here back in town at Trinity Church in Lakeville on August the 13th. That's a Friday as well at 7:30. So come and hear. We call the program Conversación Galante. Elegant dialogue, which is how it was described, how the flute and the bass would interact, because the bass was not just an accompaniment, but a true melodic partner to the solo voice. So us three players will play the bass line and the harmonies and be in dialogue with the flutist.
All right, that is the August, and once again, before we leave, we'll remind you, before that, July 23rd at 7:30 at St. James Place in Great Barrington, the Crescendo Vocal Ensemble, Oh Clap Your Hands, and more information and tickets at worldclassmusic.org. And now that we're back, Christine, we'll obviously be speaking to you much more this summer as we go on.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
All right, and welcome back.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you for having us.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Christine Gevert this morning, Crescendo, worldclassmusic.org on the web.